This is EA Sports. PGA Tour coverage coming up next. Frank, every golfer wants to play it at least once, the old course at St. Andrews.
Yeah, from Bobby Jones to Jack Nicklaus to Tiger Woods, they've all come and conquered.
So we're getting set now for the second nine here at the old course at St. Andrews. And Frank, a chance to get off to a good start here with the short par 4 10th?
Yeah, it's a very subtle hole. It just looks straight ahead in front of you, but there is gorse down the left if you stray, especially into a head breeze. But really, it's drivable for most of the players. Just got to worry about those two bunkers. There's sort of short right of the green. You finish up there, then this hole becomes a little more difficult.
Well, this is the kind of strong wind that will really test a player. right out of the center of the bat.
Did you hear that?
A great way to start a hole, nicely placed in the fairway. Oh my goodness, that is on in one. Wow, what an incredible shot. Jordan Spieth ready for his second shot. This is a cross-country special. Well, this one's tracking. That is a cross-country putt right there.
Up and over the ridge. That's a seagull.
And getting ready for the putt. Makes the putt and goes to 1 under. Now to the par 3 11th, and Frank, what's the key here?
Well, this green is slightly elevated. Huge false front, sort of left and right of that Strath bunker. And, of course, that bunker on the hill, or should I say that bunker on the left is called Hill. That's the famous bunker where Bobby Jones couldn't get out of it many years ago and actually ripped up his scorecard. So a good tee shot here, just find that right level where the flag is.
Well, you can hear it right off the center of the club face. This has a chance to be close. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there. Easy birdie.
170 yards left. Frank, this is just a pleasure to watch. A player hitting on all cylinders at the top of his game.
Notice it's just flowing too. There's not a lot of deep analysis going through his mind. Just one step in front of the other. If your swing's there, you don't have to find it. If your putting stroke's there, you don't have to find it. Just let it happen.
Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. Just 5 feet left. Three under on the day. A makeable putt right here. He is currently sitting at 1 under par. That's a birdie to get to 2 under par. Now at the 12th, and Frank, when you put the peg in the ground here, are you licking your chops?
Well, you are, unless you're playing into a head breeze. Because if you are playing a head breeze, then you've got to worry about the 4 bunkers that are in the middle of this fairway. Touch of help, or if you're a long hitter, then all you've got to do is worry about that little pot bunker just short of this green. There is gorse left and right, though.
Just a superb shot.
You're not going to see much better than that all day today.
Frank, he is one of the longest hitters in the game, but at some point, you have to hit a fairway.
Yeah, he's certainly not the straightest. I think that was the bit you're going to put in the middle.
Will make birdie if he holds this putt.
Oh, another one goes in.
He can really get red hot with a putter. Let's see what McIlroy does. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Moving on now to the par 4 13th. Frank, what's the strategy here?
Once again, to avoid those pot bunkers, the first one is called nicks, and then the other two up ahead, once again, they're called the coffins. Somehow you've got to go right or left of those or beyond those. If you can go in the exact right position, which is slightly left center, you will actually have a full view of this green. The left or right of that, then it's a blind second shot.
Drivable par 4. Not for most in this field, but for this guy, yes, he has just knocked it on. What a shot. Might want to check the GPS on a putt this long. Right there. Let's see if Spieth can get the round going, get the crowd going here. This one would do it. It's for eagle. Well, you're not going to make that putt all the time, but you'd like to at least get it to the hole.
If he keeps putting like that, he's going to be an announcer in no time.
Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie. And what a day it's been. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. You have to like that. 4 under. Frank, you can actually play this 14th hole by taking a detour to another hole on the front side. Explain.
Yeah, that's the 4th hole. The 4th hole is adjacent to the 14th, and if you're in a little bit of trouble off the tee, there's nothing wrong with playing the 14th as a zigzag style par 5. So that means the drive, if it doesn't go down the right, you go further left and then back to the green. But it's a safer way, but a much longer option. Now, this is not heading in the right direction.
No, it looks like it's going to be in the rough. Well, he pays a price for that.
Yeah, when you don't see the top of the ball in the rough, you know it's not sitting pretty. You'll need a bit of force to extract one out of there.
Into the thick stuff. That's a difficult lie. Second shot coming out of the rough here. They actually have a few courses at the home of golf, St. Andrews, and one is called the New Course. That's 100 years old. the new course. So imagine how old the old course is if the new one is a century old. Frank, that is how it's done.
Yeah, take a gross of those. That is a lesson in itself.
And now a chance for eagle. Set to go. Not an easy shot by any means. Get down. Look out.
It's over. The green.
Just averted danger right there. So close.
How does he have all the luck?
Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Oh, he looked like Ben Crenshaw right there. That was smooth and easy. Right in the heart. This is an eagle putt. It is in for an eagle. Back here at the 15th, and Frank, this fairway narrows up in a hurry.
And it's also, there's a big crop of heather that sort of constrains you if you're going to hit it just straight down the middle. Only the brave go down the right side. It brings in those little bunkers called robs, and they'll rob your scorecard, that's for sure.
That is a fantastic long shot.
There's no way he could hit that without a tail breeze. Surely that breeze had to help them.
Second shot. Good look at the green. Superb shot.
Well, that's as good as it's going to get. There's going to be no worries about making that one.
Chance to get it close here. Frank, for players looking to improve their putting, what are some of the training methods they can use?
I think speed is always is a good one when you get on the putting green and you just practice trying to putt inside that 3-foot circle, because in the end all sports are the same. You're trying to focus in on the destination where that ball has to be delivered, whether it's tennis inside the court or basketball inside the rim. Putting is no different. As you get further and further away from the hole, then you just make an acceptable size circle that you're trying to putt within. So pace, very important.
Headed for home now, partner. The 16th hole, and what are we looking at here?
Well, you have to avoid the principal's nose. Otherwise, you're going to finish up in the principal's office.
I mean, that is a sight to behold. What a spectacular shot we just saw on the par 4 with a drive in one. Locked in on the read and the speed. That had to really hurt, Frank, because it looked good all the way.
Well, this will test his mettle.
Very well done. Almost made it.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one.
Here's Jordan Spieth for eagle. Well, you could see he thought he had that.
It looked in the whole way until the end.
Just a couple of feet. Always like to get the double figures under par. 10 under already. So just a formality here. 8 is not enough. That is 8 under par with that birdie. Now at the 17th tee, and Frank, this is really when you begin to feel the weight and the history of the old course bearing down on you.
And you also feel the nerves as well, because you're having to hit it not just at a fairway or over a bush, but over the corner of an out of bounds. And you'll see there's a little sign up there that says Old Course and Country Club. So you've got to pick the exact letter for the line that you want to hit it across. Hit it down the right side. This hole certainly becomes shorter. Left, you find the left and short. You find the road hole bunker. A little right and long, and well, there's a chance of going out of bounds or on the road itself.
We moved that one out there, but he is not going to like the lie.
That moved down in the rough. Oh, he's winding this one up. Does he have the power, though?
Just a bit offline.
Yeah, the hard work's coming up now, though. It's a long way away.
Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
Pretty good stroke right there. Just hit it through the break.
Well, it's that sort of distance. If it goes in, it's a bonus.
Settles in over the putt. Wow, I thought he made that.
Now putt for par.
Solid par. And 11 under on the day. Without a doubt, it is one of the most famous finishing holes in all of golf. Frank, it doesn't look like much from the tee, but wow, when you factor in the history, it's something special, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a little road that runs across this par 4. It's about 100 yards short of the green. It certainly comes into play when you play this hole into the breeze. But no breeze or into the breeze, you've got to worry about the out of bounds that surrounds the green all the way down the right side and beyond. And it's a wonderful little finishing hole in many ways because it tests the mere mortal and it tests the greats of the game. Beautiful swing, and the result is every bit as good.
Well, they claim it's a reachable par 4. We haven't seen a whole lot of people do it today. We just saw it right there. Well done. He has just hammered this drive here at the 18th, and now he is in a really good position to make a birdie here in the final hole. Long putt here. This will require a good touch. Wow, that was so close, Frank.
Just time to forget that one. I mean, he couldn't hit that much better.
Jordan Spieth eyeing this putt for birdie. You may have lost track at home, but we're keeping count, and that is 9 under for the day. This one just requires a little bit of focus. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Frank, a lot to like in this.
So many positives to take out of this round, not just the possibility to win this week, but going forward. This is great golf that you would hold up against anybody right now.
This is EA Sports coverage of the PGA Tour. Hello again and welcome. I'm Rich Lerner alongside my friend and colleague Frank Nobilo. We're here in the state of Massachusetts on a magnificent fall day. TPC Boston, the site for the action. And Frank, what can you tell us about this golf course?
It was built in 2002, Rich. Had some changes over the years with Gil Hanse and Brad Faxon, but it's certainly been a staple on the PGA Tour. It was first played a tournament there back in 2003. Adam Scott got his first win on the PGA Tour, and since 2007 has been a part of the FedEx playoffs.
It's a part of 72. See if you can break the course record today. It's only 61, held by Vijay Singh and Mike Weir.
Yeah, just a 61. Big golf course. And with that 18th hole, well, we'll see if you can get 11 under on the 18th tee. That'll be a little bit of a difference.
Really exciting finishing hole here at TPC Boston. Frank couldn't ask for anything more.
Just the lie there, too. It is sitting up like it's teed up. He's loading up on it.
Look at the coil there. Wow, what impact. Absolutely crushed it.
That's fine.
Players still fighting the strong winds out there today. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
thing in common. They all tied for the low tournament score at TPC Boston, 22 under.
And they're all good. Yeah, this is a golf course that obviously gives in to the longer hitters. And if there's just a little bit of sting taken out of the greens, then these long hitters have a huge advantage.
Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. That is classy.
Well, a chance of going in.
Let's see what McIlroy does now with his second. Shouldn't be a problem here. Has the putt, and now at -1. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. That takes him to 1 under on the day. Frank, like all TPC golf courses, TPC Boston has the fan in mind. So you see those mounds throughout the golf course that gives people a chance to just sit, relax, and watch some golf. And there's a nice shady spot on the hill behind the 11th.
Yeah, that's just before the 12th tee, and you really do get a look at the tee shots coming in at 11, as well as the little undulations and contours on that massive green.
Early part of this back nine and a good approach shot. Now we'll have this for birdie. Makeable putt right here. He is currently sitting at 1 under par. That was a good looking putt, just not falling right now.
Sadly, he's going to be disappointed.
From about 8 feet. Looks good today with that birdie, bringing his score to -2. He has this attempt for par. 1 under for the round. Now at the 461-yard par 4 12th, how do you play it, Frank?
Well, hit 2 of your best here. Somehow find the fairway, and then you take anything on the green here. You see a lot of sixes here over the years. Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. That one is just a little offline, and that will not end up in the fairway. Can't hide the flagstick from that man.
He is just unbelievable. That never deviated offline.
getting ready for the putt. And with that putt, he moves to 3 under. He can really get red hot with a putter. Let's see what McIlroy does. -3 now for the round. Frank, par 4 13. Just swing away with that big stick with the driver.
Big advantage if you've got another 10 or 15 yards left in the bag here. If you can carry that left side, you can certainly shorten this hole up.
That appeared to be a good strike right there, Frank.
Oh, good. It's just towering. Look at that hanging in the sky.
Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Oh, can't hide the flag stick from that man. Let's see what the dominant #1 player can do. Rory McIlroy now on the approach shot. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. Oh, look out. Here he comes. 4 under par now after that birdie. Now a chance for a birdie. That's a birdie for McIlroy. He's just so explosive. Frank, at the 14th down, anytime you get a par 4 that is almost 500 yards, it gets your attention.
It does play downhill, though, so you don't have to smash away here. It's better if you can get something moving a little right to left. Then it will take the natural slope. You get a little more yardage out of it that way.
Just a bit offline.
Yeah, the hard work's coming up now, though. It's a long way away.
needs a pair of binoculars to see the hole. Looks like he just misread that. Rory McIlroy looking to take advantage with this putt. Well, that's all you want right there. Just lag it down, don't get too crazy, and now just to tap in left. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Starting to put something special together. 6 under par. And he's third here at the par 5. Good round going at 6 under. Settled over the ball here at the 15th, 421 yards on this par 4.
Uphill, you can see everything that you have to avoid. Find the green grass in between. That is annihilation on the golf ball.
Absolutely love it. I mean, he just tore that thing to pieces. Well, that is a really good tee shot right there, Frank.
I think that took the 300-yard mark.
Tasty looking right there, Frank. Just a perfect spot in the fairway.
That is prime real estate. How do you get a lie like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from there.
Birdie try up next. Second shot. Good look at the green. These putts keep the round together. Chalk that up as a birdie for the scorecard. Just a couple of feet. Has it. Good putt right there. Here we are at the 16th now, looking at just over 160 yards.
You can sense the fear, can't you? Safely on deck.
Well, that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a formality now.
I'm thinking about 90 yards from here.
Well, just a little too much, Rich.
I don't know if it was wind at his back. He didn't calculate it, but he's going to be left with a difficult chip shot here. That is a tremendous shot right there. Touch and nerve. He had it all. and he has the bottom of the barrel. Moves to -8. Frank, 412 yards on the card doesn't look like a whole lot, but
You can play a little longer, because really you've got to play it down the right. Don't play it as a dogleg. Just go point A and then point B.
Well, that is a ball-striking clinic right there. Another dazzling approach shot. Pretty close. Strong wind here early in the round. How do you think this is going to affect the players, Frank?
Well, they've got to be clever on a club selection and the type of shot they want to hit now.
So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough. Second shot coming out of the rough here. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. So a tester from 4 feet. Everybody loves him. Birdie on the card. Frank, the 18th here at TPC Boston, for whatever reason, generates quite a bit of buzz, doesn't it?
It does. The longer hitters, obviously, they lick their chops. They're having a chance to make this green in two. But if you find one of the fairway bunkers, the addition of that pot bunker for the layup, that just makes that decision that much more difficult.
That's a good spot right there.
Center cut.
Nicely played shot, about 310 yards down the fairway. Excellent looking shot here. Not quite what he wanted. Tee shot is in the bunker. Missed the fairway in the fairway bunker now.
It's not all gloom and doom, though. Lip isn't too high. A good swing here still shouldn't be a problem.
Frank, this one looks like it might have a postage stamp on it. Airmail City.
Yeah, lick it. Send it.
Wow, lucky break right there, Frank.
Well, that's what everyone else is going to say, except him.
Let's see what McIlroy does now with his second.
This looks like it's going to find the target.
Oh, you hate to miss from that distance. Getting set now over the putt. Well, the great hits just keep coming. Moves to -11 on the day. Looking to make a move. This putt for birdie. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie. And what a day it's been.
Frank, I have to say, I've been impressed by the level of golf today. Really came out here with a solid game plan and executed.
And consequently, a very solid round. Continuing with that kind of play can certainly put you in